it's me again from the Cocina, Oti from otiscocina.com. It was our Canadian friends' Thanksgiving on Monday, and even though Thanksgiving is like Turkey Day, we're not serving turkey today, we're serving chicken. And my journey to the chicken today began on Labor Day when I went to visit a friend, and I happened to find myself crashing sort of into like a party, and one of the guests there had brought this delicious chicken. He was from Peru, and that set me on a hunt to say, what is this chicken that we had? Peruvian, roasted chicken and some green sauce. So that's what I'm going to be making today. I've tried to stay true to form, but I'm pretty sure there are certain things I may not have used. So if you're from Peru and you're watching, you might have to forgive me, right? But the key for today, the chicken, is called Pollo a la Brassa. It's roasted chicken with a lot of aromatic spices, and after you roast the chicken, you serve it with the green sauce. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the chicken. I'm using chicken thighs. Typically a whole chicken is used for this recipe, but I'm not using that. I'm just using chicken thighs with skin, and I marinated this overnight. So what you do is you make a marinade with all of this ingredients here, and I'm going to put that in the link that you see. So we use honey, oil, a lot of paprika, black pepper, cumin, coriander, and I added a little bit of aminos for a little bit of salty umami flavor. You blend everything together with some onion, garlic, and lime juice, and you coat the chicken in it. Coat it so you kind of maybe wear your gloves, make sure all the marinade goes underneath the skin and all, and then you marinate for up to 2 hours to overnight. So I like to marinate my chicken overnight. So this is ready. And now for the green sauce. The green sauce is ají verde, right? So that's essentially like a spicy green chili sauce, essentially, right? So the green comes from the serrano peppers and a lot of cilantro, and you're also going to be adding your garlic, your lime juice, and for a very sweet spicy taste, we're using this Peruvian pepper known as ají amarillo, essentially yellow hot pepper. So I got the whole ones and I ground it to this paste. Okay, so I'm also going to put the link for all the ingredients for the sauce, and we're using a little bit of light sour cream and some Parmesan cheese. So the other thing that I've tried is to do yogurt. I use yogurt, I put a little bit of lime juice to make it acidic, and I use it for the sauce, and it turns out just as well. Okay, so now we're going to go roast the chicken. And while the chicken is roasting, I'm going to make a quick green rice, right? Arroz verde. So it's green rice, not from Peru, it's Mexican, but it's going to go well with the chicken. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so while the chicken is cooking, it's going to take about 20-25 minutes. I'm going to quickly make some rice. Again, like I said, it's essentially green rice. It's going to be a side for the dish, and it's arroz verde. So you're making it with this green sauce. The green sauce is a combination of cilantro, basil, some mint, some parsley, onions, and garlic. You mix all of that together and get it all nice and fragrant, and then you're just gonna stir fry the rice with a little oil, get it brown and toasty. Add the sauce, add a little broth, add salt to taste, and you're done. It's a very quick, very quick way of making your rice. Chicken is done, and that's the green rice. I mean, does it really look so green? Not really, but that's what it looked like. I used basmati long grain, and it came out so delicious. And I'm serving it on a bed of young cabbage and some sliced tomatoes. So you can use your lime as a garnish, and then this is the ají verde, the green spicy cup of deliciousness, right? So you can just sprinkle it over the chicken, or you can, you know, cut up the chicken and dip in the sauce, whichever one suits your fancy. So we'll just sprinkle over this, and we're done. The key thing really is the marinade, and I say that, you know, it's almost like all chicken can be cooked the kind of like the same way. It's just depending on your ethnicity. We add different spices and different types of peppers. So the pepper used here was so sweet, but also really hot, and it gave it this citrusy sweet flavor that I can't quite place my hands on, and I think that was what, you know, set the wheels rolling. So I want to say thank you to Dami and to Santiago, because it was Santiago who brought the food to Dami's house. Yes, so he sent me on my way to Peru, and I've made this and I really like it. I've made it over and over again. I really like it, and I hope you get to try it, and if you do, give us a shout in the kitchen. But until then, from my kitchen to yours, it's bon appetit.